From the dawn of civilization, humanity has sought wisdom in the echoes of the past. We've searched for meaning in the stars, in the natural world, and in the depths of our own being. One such echo, a beacon of enduring wisdom, emanates from ancient Greece, the philosophy of Stoicism. A philosophy not confined to dusty scrolls, but one that resonates deeply in our modern world. Stoicism, you see, is a philosophy of life, a practical guide to navigating the turbulence of human existence. It whispers to us that true peace lies not in controlling the world around us, but in mastering the world within. And within those ancient teachings, we discover timeless quotes, potent words capable of igniting a spark of change within us all. Join me now as we explore the top 10 life-changing Stoic quotes, guiding lights on the path to a more fulfilling and resilient life. Our journey begins with a man who knew a thing or two about the weight of the world, Marcus Aurelius, Emperor of Rome. From the heart of an empire, amidst the clamor of war and politics, Aurelius found solace in the stillness of his own mind. He penned these powerful words: "You have power over your mind, not outside events." In that simple declaration, he unlocked a profound truth, one that echoes through the ages. We are not, Aurelius reminds us, mere ships tossed about by the relentless waves of fate. No, within each of us resides an inner citadel, a sanctuary of the mind over which we hold absolute dominion. The world will throw its worst at us, storms, setbacks and sorrows, but we have the power to choose how we weather those storms, how we rise from those setbacks, how we emerge from the depths of sorrow. This power, this ability to choose our response, is not some mystical gift bestowed upon a select few. It is a strength inherent within us all, lying dormant, waiting to be awakened. And how do we awaken this power? Through the practice of mindfulness, through the conscious effort to observe our thoughts without judgment, to detach ourselves from the whirlwind of emotions that often cloud our better judgment. Imagine, if you will, a still pond. The surface, calm and serene, reflects the world around it with perfect clarity. But then a stone is cast, disrupting the stillness, creating ripples that distort the reflection. Our minds are much like that pond. External events, those stones of fate, disrupt our inner peace, creating ripples of anger, fear and despair. But by practicing mindfulness, we learn to still those ripples, to restore the clarity of our inner reflection. Our journey through Stoicism leads us to Epictetus, a former slave turned influential philosopher. He taught that true freedom lies in controlling ourselves, not the world. We cannot choose our circumstances, but we can choose our response. This is the essence of Stoic resilience. Life is not always a gentle breeze. It can be a tempestuous sea. But amidst the storm, we have a choice. We can surrender to fate or be the captain of our ship. Adjust your sails, navigate with courage. Master the art of response with a pause. In that pause, choose wisdom over reactivity. Seize control of your destiny. Seneca, the Roman Stoic philosopher, once said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." In a world that often pulls us in 1,000 directions, this statement resonates with profound simplicity. How often do we find ourselves consumed by worries about tomorrow instead of appreciating the beauty of this very moment? We chase after elusive dreams, telling ourselves that happiness lies just beyond the horizon. But what if true happiness isn't a destination, but a way of traveling? What if it's not about reaching some distant point in time, but about embracing the richness of now? Seneca urges us to shed the weight of future anxieties, to unburden ourselves from the illusion that happiness exists solely in some distant someday. He reminds us that the present moment is all we truly have, a precious gift to be unwrapped and savored. By releasing our grip on the worries of the future, we open ourselves to experience the fullness of life as it unfolds before us. This doesn't mean we should abandon our aspirations or cease to plan for tomorrow. It simply means we can approach the future with a sense of calm acceptance, knowing that true happiness lies in our ability to find contentment in the present. This practice of presence, of grounding ourselves in the now, can be cultivated through mindfulness. By paying attention to our breath, to the sensations of our body, to the sights and sounds of our surroundings, we anchor ourselves to the present moment. Gratitude, too, plays a vital role in cultivating present moment awareness. When we take the time to appreciate the good in our lives, however small it may seem, our perspective shifts. We begin to notice the abundance that surrounds us, the simple joys that often go unnoticed. In the words of Seneca, true happiness is to enjoy the present. Let us strive to embrace this wisdom, to find joy in the ordinary and to savor the gift of each passing moment. The key is to keep company only with people who uplift you, said Epictetus, another great Stoic philosopher. His words echo through the ages, reminding us of the profound impact our social circles have on our lives. We are, in many ways, a reflection of the company we keep. The people we surround ourselves with influence our thoughts, our beliefs, our values, and ultimately, our happiness. Just as iron sharpens iron, so too do we sharpen one another, for better or for worse. Epictetus's advice is not about exclusivity or judgment, but about conscious choice. It's about recognizing that we have the power to choose who we allow into our inner circle and to prioritize relationships that nourish our souls. Surrounding ourselves with positive influences doesn't mean seeking out friends who are perpetually cheerful or who shy away from life's challenges. Rather, it's about aligning ourselves with individuals who embody qualities we admire: kindness, integrity, resilience, a growth mindset. These individuals, these uplifting presences in our lives, inspire us to become better versions of ourselves. They challenge us to grow, to think differently, to step outside our comfort zones. They offer support and encouragement during times of adversity and celebrate our victories with genuine joy. Conversely, surrounding ourselves with negativity can be detrimental to our well-being. Constant complaining, cynicism, and a lack of ambition can slowly chip away at our own motivation and optimism. Epictetus understood the power of association, the ripple effect that our social circles have on our lives. By choosing to spend our time with people who uplift us, who inspire us to reach our full potential, we create a positive feedback loop that benefits not only ourselves but also those around us. So let us be mindful of the company we keep and strive to cultivate relationships that nourish our minds, uplift our spirits, and empower us to live our best lives. Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body, wrote Seneca. Challenges are opportunities for growth and resilience. Life tests our limits, pushing us beyond comfort zones. It's easy to view difficulties as setbacks, but Seneca challenges us to see trials as stepping stones. Our minds develop resilience when we face adversity. Each challenge adds strength to our character. It's in difficulty that we discover our potential, embrace challenges, and emerge stronger and wiser. Life is a journey, and like any journey, it's bound to have its share of obstacles. It's easy to become disheartened when faced with these challenges, to see them as insurmountable walls blocking our path. But what if we were to shift our perspective? What if, instead of viewing obstacles as roadblocks, we saw them as opportunities for growth, as stepping stones on our path to becoming stronger and wiser? Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and philosopher, famously said, "The obstacle is the way." These words hold a profound truth, urging us to embrace challenges rather than shy away from them. Each obstacle we overcome, each difficulty we navigate, shapes us, molds us, and ultimately makes us more resilient. It's in the struggle, in the facing of adversity, that we discover our true strength. Consider a tree weathering a storm. It bends with the wind, its branches tested, its roots clinging to the earth. But in that struggle it grows stronger, its roots digging deeper, its trunk becoming more resilient. The same can be said for us. Each challenge we face is an opportunity to learn, to adapt, to grow. It's a chance to test our limits, to discover hidden reserves of strength and determination we never knew we possessed. So, the next time you encounter an obstacle in your path, remember the words of Marcus Aurelius. The obstacle is the way. Embrace the challenge, for it is in overcoming adversity that we truly discover ourselves. The human mind is a powerful instrument capable of extraordinary feats of creativity and imagination. But this same capacity for imagination can also be our downfall, leading us down dark paths of worry and anxiety. We often find ourselves consumed by fears, anxieties, and worries about the future, painting worst-case scenarios in our minds. We imagine all the things that could go wrong, all the potential pitfalls and disasters that might befall us. This tendency to dwell on negative possibilities can be paralyzing, preventing us from taking risks and living our lives to the fullest. It creates a prison of fear within our own minds. The Roman philosopher Seneca recognized this human tendency and offered a powerful antidote. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. His words remind us that our fears are often far worse in our minds than in actuality. When we find ourselves consumed by anxiety, we must ground ourselves in the present moment. What is happening right now in this very instant? Are you safe? Are you loved? Most often, the answer is yes. By focusing on the present reality rather than our imagined fears, we can free ourselves from the shackles of anxiety and begin to experience true peace of mind. In a world filled with noise and distractions, it's easy to get caught up in the constant chatter. We're bombarded with information, opinions, and distractions from the moment we wake up to the moment we close our eyes. But amidst this cacophony, there's a profound power in silence, in the simple act of listening. True listening, however, goes beyond simply hearing the words being spoken. It's about being fully present in the moment, quieting our own thoughts and judgments, and truly absorbing the message being conveyed. It's about seeking to understand, to empathize, and to connect with the person speaking. The Greek philosopher Epictus wisely observed, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This simple yet profound statement highlights the importance of cultivating the art of listening. When we listen more than we speak, we open ourselves up to a wealth of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. We gain insights into different perspectives, build stronger relationships, and cultivate a deeper sense of empathy. Active listening is a skill that takes practice, but the rewards are immeasurable. By learning to truly listen, we not only become better communicators, but also more compassionate and understanding individuals. So, the next time you engage in a conversation, remember the wisdom of Epictetus and strive to listen twice as much as you speak. You might be surprised by what you learn. Chapter 10. Contentment over craving. In the vast expanse of human desire, we often find ourselves chasing after more, believing that happiness lies in accumulating possessions and achievements. But what if true wealth resides not in what we have, but in how we perceive what we already possess? Seneca, the Roman Stoic philosopher, reminds us that it is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor. This profound statement challenges us to examine the nature of our desires and the illusion of scarcity that often clouds our judgment. The pursuit of material possessions can become an endless cycle, leaving us feeling perpetually inadequate and unsatisfied. True contentment, Seneca suggests, arises from cultivating a sense of gratitude for what we have rather than constantly yearning for what we lack. When we shift our focus from craving to appreciating, we begin to experience a profound sense of abundance that stems not from external circumstances, but from within. This shift in perspective allows us to break free from the chains of desire and discover lasting fulfillment in the present moment. Chapter 11. Embodied philosophy. In a world saturated with words, it's easy to get caught up in intellectual discussions and theoretical debates. But, As Epictetus wisely observed, don't explain your philosophy, embody it. True wisdom, according to the Stoics, lies not in eloquently articulating our beliefs, but in aligning our actions with our values. It's about bridging the gap between thought and deed, transforming our principles into tangible expressions of who we are. When we strive to embody our philosophy, we become living examples of the principles we hold dear. Our actions become a testament to our beliefs, inspiring others and creating a ripple effect of positive change. It's in the quiet moments of integrity, the selfless acts of kindness, and the unwavering commitment to our values that our true character shines through. Let our lives become a testament to the transformative power of embodied wisdom. Chapter 12, A Stoic Life. And so, we come to the end of our exploration of these 10 life-changing Stoic quotes. These timeless words of wisdom, passed down through generations, offer us a framework for navigating the complexities of life with resilience, purpose, and inner peace. Take these teachings to heart, not as mere words, but as guiding principles to integrate into your daily life. Remember, the journey of Stoicism is not about achieving perfection, but about striving for continuous growth and self-improvement. May these quotes serve as a source of inspiration and guidance as you embark on your own path of self-discovery and fulfillment. Subscribe for more content.